Texas. Police are in hot pursuit of two men wanted for home invasion. They broke into this house, intent on stealing thousands of dollars worth of electronic equipment and appliances. Now they're racing down the freeway at speeds topping 100 miles an hour. They leave the patrol cars behind. Only news and police choppers are able to keep up. They think they're getting away, but their luck's about to change. Watch again. The suspect narrowly misses two cars and skids onto the overpass. Then he rams head-on into the car driven by Beverly Stubbs.
The first minute I saw something coming at me, I realized it was this car and that it wasn't going to be able to make that turn without hitting me.
The man in the passenger seat makes a run for it. And then he does something unbelievable. The fugitive jumps the guardrail, then dangles 30 feet above the concrete embankment. Watching in disbelief from his news chopper is pilot Rod Hooks.
The first thing I thought of when I saw him hanging there is this guy really wants to get away pretty bad.
As a patrol car approaches, the man makes a shocking choice. He lets go. The suspect slams into the embankment and rolls to the ground. Then he's right back on his feet.
It amazed me in that, number one, he would take a jump like that, and number two, he didn't get hurt bad.
Moments later, the outlaw finally surrenders to a police chopper in a nearby field.
That was a very large open field, and of course, you can't outrun a helicopter.
Beverly Stubbs is still shaken from her ordeal.
You never know when you get up in the morning what's going to happen to you. If I had my door open or windows open, one of those guys might have jumped in the car out of just fear, or might have held me as a hostage.
To this day, even the veteran chopper pilot is amazed that the desperate man would risk his own life to get away.
The only thing I can figure is he didn't know how much of a drop he had. And he just grabbed a hold, flipped himself over, threw his body over the top, and said, oh my gosh, I got a long drop here.
Victoria, South Africa. A 29-story building has erupted into a towering inferno. Firefighters and equipment have responded quickly. The fire started on the 19th floor and has spread upward, forcing terrified office workers to the roof. Police helicopters are able to land on top of the building and bring some of the frightened occupants to safety. More than 50 people are rescued. It appears that the evacuation is going smoothly, but suddenly, 4 people are spotted trapped on a 19th floor ledge. A dentist, his 2 assistants, and a female patient take refuge outside to escape the dense smoke filling the office. The toxic cloud threatens to explode through the glass at any moment. An Air Force chopper is called to the scene. The pilot struggles to keep the helicopter steady as a rescuer is lowered on a cable. Strong winds nearly slam the man into the building. But the stranded victims help pull him onto the ledge. The rescuer quickly straps one woman into the harness. Then they are hoisted up to the chopper. But suddenly, the building begins to fall apart. Huge chunks of debris crash to the pavement. Now the rescuers make a crucial decision. since there's not enough time for each person to be lifted to safety, all three must get off the ledge at once. The cable reappears, but this time without a rescuer. Now they are on their own. The woman and two men secure themselves into the harnesses. And then they take a death-defying leap of faith. As they are slowly pulled up, the turbulent wind threatens to smash them into the side of the building. They clear the structure. Now they hang on for dear life as the force of the rotor blades sends them into a dizzying spin. Finally, they are safely aboard. Moments later, the entire 19th floor is engulfed in flames.
The most terrifying moment was leaping from that ledge. I'd say that was relatively difficult in the sense that we didn't know how far we were going to fall.
I thought, oh, today I could have died, but I'm sure God was looking after us this stage.
Thanks to the brave actions of the rescue team, these four people were able to escape with their lives. Kent, England. Three men dressed in gorilla costumes board a twin-engine plane. These experienced skydivers are about to perform a publicity stunt to call attention to the plight of endangered gorillas. Steve Treble recalls the lighthearted anticipation of the event.
We're sitting in the aircraft, being jovial and happy, but also thinking about the jump ahead, checking our vision and other parts of our equipment to make sure everything is okay. But we were all boisterous and happy, fairly routine.
The plane climbs to an altitude of 4,000 feet. Then the men jump. They immediately open their parachutes. The plan is to float back to Earth in a stacking formation, one on top of the other. Steve and his jumping partner rendezvous in midair, waiting for the third man to join them. But suddenly there's trouble. The third jumper slams into Steve, causing their parachutes to tangle. The other two men cut their canopies loose and deploy their backup chutes. But Steve is helplessly caught upside down in the parachutes. Then more trouble. Steve's reserve chute won't fully open. Now he's plummeting to the ground, screaming in terror.
My whole life just went by. And then I also saw an image of my wife. And wherever I was spinning, she was there, and I just started to scream. I honestly thought that was it, I was dead.
Spectators below can do nothing to help Steve as he plunges from the sky. But one man shouts out, desperately urging him to lift his head. Steve slams into the ground with ferocious force. Watch again. Steve's reserve chute malfunctions and sends him on a deadly downward spiral. He crashes violently into the field. Onlookers rush to Steve's motionless body. Incredibly, he's alive.
The one thing that did come to the top of my mind was, am I paralysed? And I wiggled my toes and they moved, and I didn't give a damn after that.
It's hard to imagine, but Steve suffers no broken bones as a result of his terrifying fall. He believes that had it not been for the thick padding of his gorilla suit, this high-flying protest would have been his last.
Coming up, a city is paralyzed when a mysterious cloud plunges it into darkness. Plus, it's terror on the high seas when a 2,000-ton destroyer is blasted sky high. And a dance routine comes to a fiery halt when a woman's hair is set ablaze. When the world's most amazing videos continues.
Can't see it.